Tsubaki and her friends were trying to lift Shizuka's mood, but her mind was still caught up in the fight, so she wasn't really paying attention to them. Sensing her unease, Tsubaki's vice commander stepped in and told her not to worry so much, encouraging her to trust Kanji. But Shizuka remained restless and excused herself to the bathroom. Meanwhile, the vice commander asked Tsubaki if today's battle had anything to do with Shizuka personally. Was that why she was so upset? Tsubaki replied with a smile, saying that girls have their own secrets, and it's better not to interfere too much. However, they soon realized that Shizuka still hadn't returned, and that's because she had run off toward the fight. At the battleground, the Roppo gang was putting up a strong fight against the Gravel gang, but they were also severely weakened, making it hard for them to hold on. Sakura jumped in to support them, not wanting the same thing to happen to them as had happened to his friends during the fight with Keel. Lost in thought, he let his guard down, and an enemy almost landed a blow. But Kanji arrived just in time to save him. So consumed by the intensity of the battle, Kanji even came close to attacking Sakura before stopping himself at the last moment. Realizing the danger they were in, Kanji told Sakura and the others to return to the club. He had promised Sugi that he'd bring them all back safely, and he intended to keep that promise. The members of the Roppo gang agreed, but Sakura resisted. Kanji pleaded with him, reminding him of the promise and urging him to let him handle things. With no words left to say, Sakura quietly agreed, and Soa began to escort him back. Even then, Sakura was reluctant. Soa explained that they had to leave to go help Shizuka, and though Sakura was conflicted, he realized they had no better option. Just then, Shizuka appeared and firmly demanded that the fight stop. Tanakamura questioned her sudden appearance, and Shizuka stunned everyone by offering to go with the Gravel gang in exchange for the Roppo gang's safety. Tanair quickly stopped her, trying to make her understand that even if she felt powerless right now, everyone was fighting for her. If she went with the enemy, it would make their sacrifices meaningless. Shizuka explained that she knew everyone was fighting for her, but she wanted to repay their kindness. When she had first come to this place, Kanji had accepted her without hesitation, simply after hearing her sing. That moment made her feel like she belonged. Everyone had shown her love and care, which helped her believe that she, too, was worthy of love. And here, she had even experienced her first love. She didn't want anyone to get hurt for her, and asked them to let her go. At that point, Suzuri laughed coldly and told her she was too poor to dream of things like love and happiness. He reminded her that she came from the same background as them. When a powerful man tried to buy her, she had run away. According to him, people like them shouldn't have dreams, they should accept their reality and follow orders. These words enraged Kanji, who couldn't bear to hear it. Suzuri then ordered his men to capture Kanji. He turned to Shizuka and said that if she came to him willingly, he would stop everything. As some of Suzuri's men began to move toward her, Shizuka also took a few steps toward them. Soa tried to stop them, and Sakura called out to Shizuka, but she had already made up her mind. She was determined to live with the memories she had created, no matter what happened next. At that moment, Tsubaki and his friends arrived to stop her. Shizuka tried to explain to Tsubaki that if she left, no one else would be harmed. But Tsubaki asked her gently, "What is it that you truly want?" With tears streaming down her face, Shizuka replied, "I want to stay with everyone." Moved by her words, Tsubaki hugged her and told her to stay behind. Because now, he would protect his precious little sister himself. Seeing this, Suzuri snapped. He declared that he would make sure no one was spared, and he would prove to Shizuka how worthless her dreams truly were. But Tsubaki only laughed and asked Suzuri, "Are you jealous of Shizuka?" Because people who don't understand someone else's dreams have often stopped dreaming themselves. Hearing this makes Suzuri furious, and he tells his men to finish everything off. Once again, a fight breaks out between the Roppo gang and the Gravel gang. Sakura also tries to join the fight, but Tsubaki asks him to protect Shizuka instead. Sakura agrees, having understood from Kanji's words what his true priority should be in this battle. Tsubaki tells the Roppo gang to handle the gravel gang, while he declares that he'll take on Suzuri himself. He then asks his team to clear a path so he can reach Suzuri. Tsubaki's vice commanders begin fighting the gravel gang in perfect sync, and Tsubaki slowly starts moving forward. Shizuka is clearly not feeling okay watching all of this unfold, and Sakura tries to comfort her. He tells her that instead of thinking it's all her fault, she should feel proud that so many people care about her and are willing to do anything to protect her. Tsubaki's vice commanders continue thrashing the gravel gang efficiently, making it impossible for anyone to get close to Tsubaki. Just then, more members of the gravel gang attack Tsubaki and his team, but the Roppo gang steps in to block them. At that moment, Suzuri himself enters the battlefield and lands a powerful punch on Tsubaki. However, Tsubaki stops it with one hand, and they both begin an intense fight, matching each other blow for blow. Realizing he's losing, Suzuri becomes even angrier and attacks Tsubaki again. But Tsubaki is still able to block all his moves. Tsubaki tells Suzuri that troubling a girl for money is a terrible thing to do. But Suzuri doesn't care and blames Shizuka instead, saying it's her fault for forgetting her place and living in dreams. Eventually, Suzuri manages to land a hit on Tsubaki, shocking everyone around. He mocks Tsubaki, saying his makeup is a worthless thing and that people like him who waste time on such useless stuff can never defeat someone like him. Suzuri charges again, but Tsubaki blocks his attack and calmly replies that his makeup makes him strong because it brings him happiness. He explains that love is something that strengthens people from within. Hearing this, Suzuri laughs mockingly, which makes Tsubaki realize that Suzuri has never experienced love in his life. Tsubaki then begins to feel sympathy for him and tells him that people like Suzuri can never truly defeat him. Suzuri attacks again, but this time, Tsubaki kicks him away and decides to show Suzuri his full strength. And guys, with that, this episode comes to an end. The link to the next episode should now be appearing on your screen. Click on it to continue watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating meaningful videos for you. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts.